What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vibe Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vibe is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion platform.
There's haters. I don't have a message. I don't take my time to respond and to defend myself. Why would I do that? I'm giving you a microphone if I'm doing that. I'm giving you solace that you're in my life. I don't care. I really don't. So if it's been that way all my life, you would think that I'm used to it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I keep going. So I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. This is a comfortable place for me.
And I just really want people to know I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forward for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
I can feel this club, yeah. I can feel the strings, yeah. I can feel a good vibe coming over me. Oh, I can feel the party. Somebody's birthday. I can feel a groove, yeah. I feel the DJ. Oh, I can feel joy. I can feel trust around me. I can feel people. And I can feel the love. And it's all in the every night. And it's all in the every night. It's all in the every night. It's all in the air night. I can feel a high, and I can feel a shot. Oh, feel all the ladies looking so hot. Oh, I feel I'm on top. Yeah, it's like a good thing. Oh, it feels like everybody's happy, and it makes me feel great. Oh.
Yo, 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 yo. What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. Woo, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. But I hope everybody's doing okay. You know, I wish everyone well. Um, life has been busy, but but it's been busy in a positive way. I can't say that. I can't say that much. Life has been busy, but busy in a positive way. I won't complain. I won't complain. Not I. I won't complain. Uh, hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while, man. What's been going on, man? I've been out the loop lately. Here, what's been going on these YouTube streets, man? What's going on these YouTube streets? As y'all see the title of the live, the title of the live is R.Kelly was convicted on question mark. Question mark. R.Kelly was convicted on, question mark. The lies told. The lies told. I find it very ironic. And hello to everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat. I find it very ironic that most time you have conversations with people regarding this particular topic, they always go to what they've heard. They always revert back to what they heard, what somebody else said, what the media said. Is never what they know. People love to refer to what they heard versus what they know. That's a huge problem. That is a huge problem in our community. Because in our community, we have a thing. I'm still getting set up a little bit. This mic. Can y'all hear me clear? Can y'all hear me clear? Is my audio clear? Let me know if my audio is clear. It's been a while, but I'm here. Life has been lifing. Life has been lifing, but I do want to express how blessed I've been. I do want to express how blessed I have been. Despite. Thank God. What's the term say? Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. We all can do that. We all understand that thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Man, could y'all imagine what the brother R.Kelly, man, I mean, could you put yourself in R. Kelly's shoes for a day? I won't even say a day. Could you imagine yourself in R. Kelly's shoes for a half a day? Could you imagine yourself in R. Kelly's shoes for a half a day? I mean, it's crazy. I've been seeing, I saw something last week. Shout out to my my Twitter family who keep me in the loop. Shout out to my Twitter family who keep me in the loop, man. I seen something. I got a message about Tim Savage. That was ironic. That was very ironic. Let me see, man. See if I get into my guests up here before I get started. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man. How's everybody been going, man? How's things been going with everybody? What could Tim Savage possibly have to talk about or want to talk about? Why is he talking? Period. I don't understand. I mean, but you know, to each his own. One thing I've learned when it comes to this R. Kelly sector, one thing I've learned, man, you just gotta sit back and be patient, man, and let things play out. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit back and allow things to play itself out. It's not always about responding. It's not always about being the first to respond. Sometimes you just have to let things play itself out. See, I've been focusing on me and getting myself together. You see, I understand that I have to sweep at my own door before I go sweep at someone else. I would like to receive my own message before I deliver a message to somebody else. What up, Unc? Unc on here.
Blessings to your nephew. Man, I looked at my notification. I said, "Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Yeah, relax." I'm at the plantation, but I had took me a power nap, much needed one. And I said, "Oh man!" I looked at things. Oh, I'm right on time. Then okay, man, look at God.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah,
been a minute. I've been
yeah.
away for a while, but
You said it best. I can't say nothing better than what you already just spoke, man. You know what I mean? That's how I remember Pac said something. When he was outside the courthouse with the white shirt on, he said, "All my life, I've learned how to just be responsible for what I do." He said, "I don't know how to be responsible for what every other black male does. I said, I don't, you know what I mean? And that was that's a powerful statement. And I use that as my mantra today, like my elders taught me. My mother always tell me, you know, it said, what did I tell you to do when you left this house? You know what I mean? You know, that's that old teaching. I ain't ask you about stopping, talk to no what I tell you to go do what I tell you and get your butt right back here. That's it. And I've been governing that all my life. You know, we'd be better off, man, if we just do that. The grown folks, man, just mind your business and leave everybody else's business alone.
We got an echo on brother Jeff just joined us. We got an echo on you, Jeff. I don't know if you got a YouTube tab open in the background or something. Just make sure it's closed out. Yeah, we got an echo with my brother Jeff.
Okay, I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna try to go out and come back in.
Wait a minute. Test. It's both of us.
Nah, it's Jeff. It started when Jeff came in. And shout out to Jeff, man. I saw Jeff on the podcast over on Kingpin and Crux representing the Big Vile Opinion shirt, man.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw it.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate anyone who's willing to put a name on their chest of somebody who sits on YouTube and blog or have conversations, you know, in regards to certain things. You know, I commend all of you all who have supported and bought t-shirts, sent pictures, rocking the t-shirts. I mean, I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. What up with it, Jay Riss?
Man, what's up, Big Vi?
Your Cowboy must have won today.
Now, ain't necessarily my Cowboys, but I'm just saying that you know, they're playing right now. My home state squad won, but my NFL football weekend was kind of shot, but this kind of made up for it a little bit. I heard what you was talking about in regards to Tim Savage. I'm in the middle of something, but I'm gonna try to jump back on a little bit later.
Okay.
But you know, Tim Savage running his mouth. I told people a long time ago with this, if you read the tea leaves and you pay attention, you know what the hell going on. See, these people didn't start running their mouths until R.Kelly's album started hitting milestone anniversaries. Because this week, 12 Players celebrating his 30th anniversary Thursday. And his R double album is celebrating its silver anniversary, the 25th anniversary, the very next day, this Friday.
Wow.
So R. Kelly's got 2 milestone anniversaries coming up this week. Why you think Tim Savage out here running his mouth? Why you think Dame Dash out here running some bullshit right now?
That clown, dude. That man. Ooh, man. I'm finna say something that you. That dude. Ooh.
Say it.
Woo, man.
What
that
Dame Dash did? I didn't miss.
Oh man, that dude. He got a deep well of hatred in his soul, man. He need to be sit in a mental institution, bro, to be evaluated, bro. There's something wrong with that dude.
Ain't nothing wrong with
that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That nigga's soul is dark as I don't know what, man.
What I've missed with Dame Dash. I mean, I've been having the wheels rolling. That's it.
Man, Dame Dash jumped on somebody's platform. I forgot who it was. He was talking about, they asked the question if he felt that R.Kelly was railroaded or he's right where he needed to be. Dame Dash jumped up there talking about, R.Kelly needs to be right where he needs to be, especially after what we know happened with what him and what he did to Aaliyah, what happened. Then he pretty much said he R-worded my girl. Dude, how the hell he gonna R-word your girl when your girl got a poster of this man in the background of a movie?
Hey, Jeff, did you come from the link on the text message, Jeff? Because Jeff echoing on us today, man. Jeff don't normally have them type of problems.
Yeah, I use the text.
Yeah, I actually jumped on one on the chat this time since I saw it, but nevertheless, I still jumped on it. But But like I said, he jumped up there and said that, and also when he said, "Well, Aaliyah told me I could be in the video, but just don't be in the shots with him." Dude, it's his video.
That dude,
R.Kelly's video. He can have whatever shot he want to, whenever he want to.
that dude's sick, man. That dude's sick. See, this the thing, bro. This, man, I don't. You can go so many
Come
ways.
on, Jeff, man. Come on, Crooks. Make sure you come back, Crooks. Check the group text, Crook.
Yeah, that probably work if you're doing it like that. I don't know how
he got a headset or something, or hooked up to the car or something.
Oh yeah. If he in the ride, yeah, that's because that. Remember that used to do with me when I was doing that, getting off work. Yeah. So it's easy. See, when somebody is deceased, man, that's how you know somebody, they low down and dirty, man. They got a hidden agenda, bro. Because you can say anything that somebody said. They ain't here to debunk what you talking about. Who would know? And just because you was around them, that don't mean that your relationship is what you said was.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And here's another question. Since Dame Dash seems to know everything about Aaliyah all the time, and talk about that Aaliyah was his girl, why didn't you tell us that your girl filed a lawsuit against Cook County regarding that fake ass marriage license when R.Kelly and Aaliyah was allegedly married when it was a publicity stunt?
That part.
Because he knows so much about it.
Because he watched up, man. Hey, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
What up, Jeff?
What's going on? Am I clear now?
You're a lot better.
Yeah. You still got a little echo. What, you on the earpiece or you in the car?
Nah. I might just be in a bad area, but I'm not in the car or anything. I'm my Wi-Fi might be tripping where I'm at. But yeah, I just wanted to tap in. Huh?
You on the earpiece?
Nah, I don't have the earpiece or nothing.
Damn, man. Hold on. Let me put the link in the chat. Or something. I'm going to resend you the link. And then and log on from the link.
I got to get some charge on my phone anyway. That's probably what it is, because I was just, my battery was low. I just wanted to tap in as I seen you was live and say what's up to all the brothers and everybody in the chat and try to get back once I got a little bit more charge on that. But I wanted to say something before, if I didn't get a chance before you went off.
All right, go ahead.
Good to see everybody. Yeah, but I'll be back in a little bit. I'm listening in.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna send you the link back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want to go back to what you said. Muse, you absolutely correct. Nobody ain't come to see you, Otis.
I ain't no Dame. I be at work, bro, and I really just been out of the loop, man. And for Tim Savage, as far as he go, only reason I can see, this dude even trying to cop deuces, or that's the only way he probably ever get to talk to his daughter again, is if R. Kelly asks her to forgive her dad. But just based on himself alone, it ain't gonna happen, man. Tim, he did too much. He went too far. Man, you talked about your daughter underneath the clothes to the world. You told the world your daughter had a, venereal disease, man.
Which you didn't.
I mean, all type of shit. See, that's one thing I don't. Me, man, accountability is serious. That's big with me. If I make a mistake, if I say something that's not right, then I have to be accountable to come back and tell y'all that look, what I told y'all yesterday was a lie, or that wasn't right. I was misinformed. Certain points in life, you have to take accountability for the actions that you choose. We got a lot of these people, man, in this sector. You got a lot of people involved in this case whatsoever, man. When it comes to R. Kelly, these people have done things, premeditated things they've done, and then when it come out that this ain't right, that ain't right, this a lie, that's a lie. Now y'all want to come back and start a conversation as if you ain't done what you previously did.
Right.
Like, that's insanity, man.
Yep. Yep. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I caught it on Spitting Fire channel. She was snapping on that Joker, man. She was going. She let us hear. She played and let us hear this conversation and all of that. And I'm like, this dude won't let it go, man. I don't know what's wrong with this dude, man.
You know, but I tell, I don't care to attack him, but you know, I'm
Right,
not gonna
right.
come out and bash him because
He running
I
his
don't know
mouth.
if it's a lie. I don't know
Right,
if it's truth. I don't know if it's a lie. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I
I
don't see
wasn't
it.
there. I don't have no knowledge of it. So
Right.
just
I don't
based off
see
of
it.
what he said, you
I don't.
know,
Look, I don't have any knowledge of it or anything else either. But from what I can tell you, I know why Lame Dash and Captain Activate out here running their damn mouth. Because
Talk about
because whoever promised, I don't know what they promised them or who sent them. I told y'all every time this man's got milestone anniversaries coming up on his damn catalog with his music,
yeah.
some bullshit some bullshit is afoot every time.
And that's not no coincidence, J Rock. That's
No,
real. That's real talk.
that man got two milestone anniversaries on back-to-back days this week, on Thursday and Friday. One is the 30th anniversary, another one is the 25th.
Yeah. Yeah. And this false narrative, it amazes me in our culture, man. We refuse. I don't know if it's the plantation effect, but we refuse to research, man, and we just won't do it, man. I mean, war. Some people got hurt, man, on somebody. Listen to what was a narrative that was said that wasn't even factual, man. They don't even know what this dude is even charged for, bro. And people running their mouth, trying to stir up stuff, bro.
and the fact that they talk about he R-worded Aaliyah, man, Aaliyah is nowhere in none of these charges. No,
Nope.
he was not convicted of Aaliyah on nothing. On nothing. I don't. How many times I have to repost it? How many times
Yeah.
I have to show it? You know. But this is something old from the source, right? This is the
Uh-huh.
source saying that R.Kelly was convicted despite sex trafficking conviction. And Jennifer Bunjean, as she should, you know, look, she came back and say, damn right. Also, at the source, Mr. Kelly was actually never convicted of sex trafficking.
Yep.
But who is the source following? The source is following the mainstream media.
Yep.
The source is following the mainstream media. So this is how it goes in the mainstream media. If I don't like J-Rock, I can put out, like Kel said in the interview, you know how easy it is to get a rumor started on
Yep.
J-Rock. If J-Rock is somebody who's not likable in the community, and you know what people gonna say? Nah, I knew that nigga wasn't right. I knew that nigga was doing this and that. Man, I knew something strange about that nigga. I knew that nigga was weird. Man, that
Yep.
nigga been weird. This, that, and everybody got shit to say because the media made it okay for those
Right.
thoughts to come out.
Right.
But then at the same time, you know, when we look at this whole situation with Kels, man, how our community, it's our community who bashed Michael Jackson. It's our community who calls Michael Jackson a pedophile.
Right.
It's our community that say Bill Cosby drugging women. It's our community who says, man, R.Kelly, this, that, and the third. Man, I just went into Raising Cane's a few weeks ago. And Raising Cane's have a whole poster of Elvis in there when you sit down to eat. They have a new documentary coming out on Priscilla.
Wow.
Talking about her relationship with Elvis. What up, Sir Miguel?
Sir Miguel,
What's up, nephew?
What's up, Professor?
Hey, Rock, what's going on?
Sir Miguel, what's good with you?
Man, just out and about, man. Want to chime in since I seen nephew go live and everything, man. Keep doing what you're doing, Big Vibe. Keep spreading the word. Keep putting the messages out there. For all these folks that's talking this nonsense, man, they don't have nothing better else to do. You ain't satisfied that the brother's locked up. You still want to keep talking mess. But at the same time, I always say this. The closer you get to victory, the devil gonna keep running hard to try to stop you from your victory.
Ooh-wee. That's a word right
God
there.
placed Bonjean at the right place at the right time and the right reason, and she not giving in to the BS and the nonsense.
Right.
So what
That's
do? You have the naysayers want to come out and continue to push
Yep.
so they can get a
Yep.
reaction out of her, but you're not gonna get a reaction out of her because she about her business, she about her client's well-being, and at the end of the day, respect her shit. That's basically what she's trying to tell you.
Yep. Yep. Put some respect in her name. Real talk.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yep. Yep.
Great point. And also, I'll say this as well. Going back to the point I said earlier, addressing Lame Dash once again.
That clown.
How the hell?
Go ahead.
How the hell you gonna say all that stuff that R.Kelly did to Aaliyah? But like I said, when I mentioned about the lawsuit she filed against Cook County, you said that she didn't want you in any photos, in any shots with him in the in his Fiesta video, but at the same time, she got his poster in the background of her movie. So anybody here want to try to make sense of that to me?
You can't.
I'll sum it up for you, J-Rock. When you're not as relevant as you used to be, you'll do anything to make yourself relevant in today's climate.
There it is.
Yep. Yep. You need to be telling how JC took right from him, and when JC took it, how he flipped it. He need to be talking, running his mouth about that.
Right.
Man, go somewhere and sit down, man. Like I said earlier, everybody coming to you, Otis.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, let's not forget. The fact that also that when Twista's album Kamikaze dropped and the single So Sexy dropped in 2004, and his video came out, who was in the video with a red jumpsuit? Dame Dash.
Hey, J-Rock. Let me tell on myself, J-Rock. Nephew, don't, hey, forgive me, nephew. Forgive me, nephew. Hey, when I was at the car club, I had a Grand Prix, J-Rock. Man, my late brother, when he was still living, boy, he used to rap with me sometimes. And guess what? The song I used to put on the Kamikaze album, but Donka. Hey, get off me now. Get off me. Let me go. J-Rock, I used to put that still hit. I don't care what nobody say. That song hit, boy. And I'm gonna let that breathe.
But I tell you what, you're right. And also, like I said, when that dude was in that video came out 3 years after Aaliyah died.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you want to be in a video with a dude you said essayed your girl, and it was a song that he co-produced and co-wrote with Twista, but you in the video with that same dude 3 years after she died? If he did what you said, there's no reason for you to even want to be around him. But you in that video.
And remember what you said, J-Rock. He probably wouldn't touch that NFL player about the lady Aaliyah Taylor.
Oh no.
See? He don't do that. See, he dare not open his mouth and do nothing about that. See, these just the clowns, man. I can't respect nobody like that, man, at all. I don't got no respect for him. I don't wish nothing bad on the brother, man. But hey, yeah, his mouth won't get his own self in trouble. Because he's running his mouth too much about stuff. You should close your mouth, bro. Nobody want to hear you. You ain't talking about nothing factual at all. Anytime you can open your mouth and constantly speak on the dead like that, man, when they're not here to debunk what you saying, and you think whatever comes out of your mouth is the oracle of truth, that because you was in association with that particular individual, that everything you say is factual and nobody should contest it. Man, go down, sit down somewhere, man. Come on, man. That's common sense one on one. You know what I mean? I yield back.
I wonder if the source now is going to respond to what Jennifer Bongine said
Hmm.
in that narrative. Because see, that's the thing. If you ask the average person what R. Kelly is convicted of, they don't even know.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't. Hello, everybody in the
Yep.
chat. Forgive us. Forgive us, chat. Everybody in the chat, gentlemen,
Yeah,
ladies, blessings to everybody in
bless
the chat.
blessing to everybody in the chat as well. What you also got to keep in mind too. The reason why a lot of people don't know because they don't want to know.
Right.
They don't want to
Now,
know the truth. They don't want to investigate or research or read and find out what's what. They're going to continue to always go off of innuendo, speculation, or what being told by the media. As
mhm.
long as we continue to tell the story of our community, that's the only way the information is really going to be told,
Yeah. Yeah.
truthworthy in a sense,
Yeah.
especially for those of us that either been involved in terms of listening, reading, hearing other people that went to the court, this, that, and the third. But when
Right.
you're up against a bigger media corporation and you have small bloggers or whatever the case may be, that's trying to get the message out, and if you notice over time, the message is getting out, but you still have a majority of people are going to believe what the media tells them because that's truth to them.
Right.
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 It's a fact.
It's just it's a distraction. And
Hmm.
This all 120 hours is doing. That's like, man, go shut up and sit down, bro. And that dude is, I don't care what nobody said. I'm not gonna really touch it and get into it because I can go somewhere. Because that nigga got me heated. It's something wrong with him, man, when it comes to him and his daughter, bro. And I'm gonna leave that right there. That nigga
I,
I
suspect.
tell I tell people this though. When I look at that situation, good situation in its totality, I have to look at. I don't like the approach that they chose to take with this whole situation. Because
mhm.
at the end of the day, as a parent, me as a father, I would want a relationship with a man that my daughter choose to marry. But at the same time, I gotta have respect. There are such things as boundaries for a reason.
Right.
I have to respect my daughter's boundaries. I have to respect my daughter's decision, even if I don't like them. Because at the end of the day, if she chooses to love somebody, that's her own decision to make.
Yeah.
Me as a father, what I have to do is I have to love what my daughter loves.
Right.
Because if I try to come in between it, that's going to cause a wedge between me and my daughter.
Yeah.
Now, we looking at a Tim Savage. You looking at he's a motherfucker who just sat back and realized the wedge that he's put in between the
Right.
relationship with him and his daughter. And there's only one person who could fix that. And that is the man that his daughter loved.
Yeah.
All of this shit that they did this shit had no reasoning for happening the way that it happened. But when your ulterior motive is, when your agenda is to profit off of your daughter relationship
There you go.
versus give R. Kelly your blessing to marry your daughter. No, but you can't be a father and bless your daughter relationship. You want something in return.
because of his R. Kelly. But then they'll go on these radio shows and say, oh, he would have did the same thing if it wasn't R. Kelly. You's a motherfucking lie.
Yep.
You gonna go do a press conference in the hood where the fucking news ain't even coming out to it.
There you go.
The news only came to R. Kelly house because that shit was in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You think if R. Kelly lived on 63rd in O Block, the news coming out? You think if R. Kelly lived goddamn in the 9th ward that the news was coming? You think, well, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, if y'all daughter was in love with any other man who was older than her that lived in the fucking hood in the ghetto, y'all wouldn't have had no press conferences running.
Nope. Not
y'all
a one.
wouldn't even had a voice. But the simple fact, because it was R. Kelly, y'all tried to come up off of this man's likeness, this man's image, this man's notoriety. Y'all tried to come up off of him without going through him. But what do they say? Don't go around me, baby. Come through me. You gonna make your job harder.
Yeah, that part.
You making your job harder going around me to try to get famous. You got to come through me, because guess what? When you go around, you just don't know it's a dead end road.
Yes, sir.
It's an exit. The sign say exit right here, but they don't tell you that's a dead end until you get down there.
Right.
See, this is ill. You took the exit and tried to go around R. Kelly to get your millions. But the only person R. Kelly holds the key to the millions that you're looking for. Now you ain't got shit. You did, man. You know what? I thought the shit that he did a while back ago was old. I thought he was in an older house. This motherfucker just put out another video and he got border paper going around the tree. I said, this nigga's living in an old ass house. Who have border paper in their house anymore? Wallpaper. What else in 2023? You going to buy a house that got wallpaper on the wall still? I mean, God, that motherfucker got a prehistoric house. I haven't seen border paper on the wall since my great grandma. Goddamn it, that's back when she had the plastic on the couch. When you fucking sit on that couch in the summertime, that just felt like a
school. Ooh, that's old school. You only sat on that joke.
My grandma used to have me help her put that border paper up. You got to take that shit off on the back, then wet it a little bit to stick it on the wall.
Right. Man, you going back? You going back, somebody?
But you know what I got? I actually got border paper in my house, but see, the only thing about it is I'm renting it. I ain't
right.
I'm renting it.
You renting yours,
right?
Now, you ain't went and bought a house with border paper going around the wall.
Nope.
Yeah. But old Savage, man. I pray to man. You know, and at the end of the day, it's like you gotta do the right thing. If you know y'all came out and did some shit that was falsified, then you know the right thing to do is you got it. I can respect a man for coming out and making it right. Make it right. That if you're a street dude, and you come from the streets and you done been in them streets and you done dealt, and you go holler at a nigga, it'd be like, and he say, hey man, you came, but you was short 5. You know what I'm saying? You was short. Oh shit, my bad, bro. I'm gonna come through there and make that right. Because my face is on this shit.
Right.
I gotta make it right. Damn, if you did some fuck shit, you gotta make it right. We know Kels is a forgiving person.
Right.
Kels to forgive him and allow him to come back around, but forgive him for his own wrongdoing.
for he not know what he done, he will have to pay for eventually.
Right. I don't think he has the moral compass nor the capacity to even do that. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, he came out during the text messages came out, and he did say, if what I'm reading, what he said, if what I'm reading in these text messages is true, then R.Kelly need a retry. But you don't understand though, by you doing that though, Tim, because the Clarys wasn't even looking to come out against R.Kelly. Y'all forced the Clarys to show their hand.
Right. Right. And that's what
So,
I'm saying.
so if y'all forced the Clarys to come out, now you want to say, oh, if these text messages are what they say they are, then R.Kelly needs a new trial. What if we could say this? What if y'all never went fucking with the Clarys?
Right. That's a good point, nephew. I see where you're going. That's a good point. Well, we have ever even heard of them segments. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
See, that's what happened. It's like a Pandora's box. It's like a maze, man. You open one door,
Yeah.
and then you think you finna get out just to realize you got to go through another door.
Yeah.
Just to realize, by the time you realize you done opened 50 fucking doors and none of them is the exit.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
See, and that's the part. That's the thing with this whole case, man. That I sit back and since I've been driving trucks again, man. When I'm not on here, I'm thinking about this situation. I'm thinking about these scenarios. I'm thinking about how these people played. I'm thinking about, and I'm reading how the media manipulated these people to got people thinking that R.Kelly assaulted Aaliyah or took advantage of Aaliyah, and none of this shit is in this man's. He was charged. Aaliyah's nowhere on his charge sheet.
Paperwork, yeah.
They say, well, Big Vi, how can you say that? Big Vi, how can you prove that? Prosecutors at one point showed the grand jury evidence about Kelly's illegal marriage to his 15-year-old prodigy, Aaliyah. As Krull present the case to grand jury, one of them asked why they weren't charging Kelly with abusing Aaliyah. So this is the thing this goes back to the video, right? When you see that round table of those Supreme Court judges, saying when you bring in evidence which a defendant is not being charged with,
right.
What are you doing? You are inciting.
Right. That's what you said. Yeah.
The hearts of the jurors.
Yeah.
You are painting a picture to the jurors.
Right.
But this picture has nothing to do with these charges.
Right. Yep, that's exactly what they did in New York.
Why bring up Aaliyah in what this jury asked? If y'all bring this information to us, why are we not charging?
Right.
She said, the juror said, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way or anything. The juror said, according to the transcript, when you first brought us evidence, you showed us the marriage license with him and Aaliyah. So I was wondering, he said, I was wondering why she would not be part of it if he married her when she was a minor and abused her. So, but see, this is the shit that the public get a hold to. This is the shit that the media. This right here is what the media runs with. This is in the Chicago Tribune. This article.
Right. Right.
So this is what the media is running with versus what he was charged with. And we know Aaliyah wasn't a part of the Chicago trial. She was a part of the New York trial. So let's see here. Okay, in New York, Kelly sentenced after racketeering in multiple predicate acts convictions, including illegal sex with minors, sexual exploitation of a minor, bribery. Now, I need help with making this make sense. I got Sir Miguel on here. He's a smart guy. I got J Rock on here. He's a smart guy. I got Unc on here. He's a smart guy. I got Big Vi in here. He's a smart guy. I got the chat in here. The chat is in here. You all are smart people. You charge them with bribery, but you don't charge them with the marriage. You don't charge them with sexual assault that y'all claim took place. You got to make this shit make sense. You got to make, so you saying the bribery happened, or is it that y'all know none of this shit happened, but we're just going to say he bribed someone. But we're not going to tell the world that there was no marriage. We're not going to tell the world that he's never sexually touched this woman. There's no record. Y'all come out and say that he only married her simply because she was pregnant. Well, you motherfuckers in the world got to help me make this shit make sense, because I'm going to go marry someone who's underage that's pregnant so they can have an abortion, but I'm going to go bribe an official at a public health office for an ID to say that she's 18 so I can marry her, when the fucking ID just could have been used for her to go to the abortion clinic. Skip the marriage. If he needed her, why do she need his consent to have an abortion if she got an ID that says she's 18?
Bingo.
But when it comes to R.Kelly, people don't think. When it comes to R.Kelly, people don't think. They just believe they can fly. I mean, no, they don't believe they can fly. They just believe they can lie.
Right.
When it comes to R.Kelly, Sir Miguel, tell me this now. Sir Miguel got to tell me, man. They got a pile of money sitting outside the bank, but I'm going to go in the inside of the bank and rob the bank. When I could have just took the money. I'm just trying to understand.
Too much like right.
The money is sitting by the door. It can be your lucky day. You finna rob a bank and you get to the bank and you see the Brinks truck wide open and ain't nobody in it. What the fuck that bank? I'm going in this truck.
Hey, I remember it was a World Dumbest Criminals or something like that. J Rock. And remember, some dude went into some kind of convenience store or something to rob stuff. And the fool left ID. Yeah. No, not that one. Another situation where the dude left his ID on the counter. They look right this nigga out. Boy, I tell you, man, and that's what you got.
You gotta make them make sense. I'm gonna go bribe an official for this girl to get a ID that says she's 18 just so I can marry her, to give her permission to go have a fucking abortion. But she's 18. What permission can you give a grown motherfucker?
Right.
I don't mean to call Lil motherfucker, but I'm saying, what permission can you give a grown woman?
But see, that just goes to show you the ignorance of the person who tried to do it, thinking that people don't have common sense to say, wait a minute, she's 18, she don't need no this, that, and the third. She wouldn't even need the ID. At the end of the day, if she was already 18, she can go in there and do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. You know, all the way around, if you look at it, like you said, think about the grand juror that asked that question. They had enough common sense to ask him and say, no disrespect, but why are you not charging him for this, that, and the third? Even that person knew something was kind of fishy.
Right,
Right.
right. And
So why couldn't the rest of the world see what it is? You know why? Because when you can paint a narrative that runs through time and time again, that's a rumor without real facts. Because at the
yeah,
end of the day, you got two different so-called marriage certificates that look totally different at the end of the day.
yep, yep,
And not only that, when you have people around you that think they're going to get away with something and trying to be clever but actually get caught, people are still run with that narrative because they don't know no better either. Why? Because you're going off the rumor and the innuendo. But I'll
mm,
say this much and I'll leave it alone. If Aaliyah and her mama already spoke to what it was, why are you trying to create something that ain't what you're trying to make it what it is?
Well, Sir Miguel, the
So so
answer. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so her voice don't matter. It should matter, but you ignored it because you want to continue to spin the narrative and make it sound like she don't have common sense or she can't think for herself.
yeah, yeah.
But you
And
know
that's the
what? To kind of
slowly.
answer that question a little bit, Sir Miguel, on that, it's because they've had an agenda that they've been trying to push for a long
Yeah,
time. And
they,
Me Too and Time's Up were part of that agenda.
yep,
So they needed somebody popular. They needed somebody that was well loved that they could spin as a victim.
yeah,
So Aaliyah all of a sudden would fit that bill.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you already
Right?
had the rumors and the innuendo in regards to R. Kelly for a better part of about a couple of decades. So you throw that in there, and you throw a political climate with the Me Too movement and Time's Up. It's all of a sudden you throw all that in the pot and mix it all up.
that's
That's
good, Jay.
what we have
That's
at
good.
this
That's
point.
good. Yeah, that's good. There you go. There you go.
But we in
And you know
court though,
what?
J Rock. We in court. They say you go to court and you swear under oath that everything that you say is the truth. So at what point in court did they stop listening to the truth and started to go with their feelings? Because when you got the person who's supposed to be corroborating this story specifically about Aaliyah, this man said that Mr. Kelly had nothing to do with bribing the official.
Right. No knowledge of it at all. Yep. Yep.
This
Yeah.
comes out of his mouth. This
Yep.
is y'all star witness who
Yep.
said that Robert had nothing to do with that.
Yep.
So how was he still charged with bribery? They got
Yep.
coercion and
Yep.
forced labor. What job did these? Man, I don't even want to call them out their name, but it's so hard to, boy. It's so
I know.
hard.
Yeah.
What job did these spoiled hoes have?
Right.
In
Right.
my Corey Holcomb, the bitches
Right.
was spoiled.
Right.
These hoes getting $5,000 a month just to be around in someone's presence. Y'all do the math.
Yeah.
Y'all do the math. 5,000 times 12. How many of y'all got full-time jobs that y'all go to every day that y'all fucking hate?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Not
And
Yes,
only,
they make $60,000 a year.
not only that,
These people getting $10,000 birthday gifts, Christmas shopping sprees. I mean, everything at their fingertips. But they want us, the public, to believe that these hoes was forced to have labor. Come on, man. Forced labor is at these government jobs that's barely paying these people minimum fucking wage when the cost of living that went through the fucking roof. People out here working 60, 70 hours, still struggling to put food on the table. That's forced labor.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Man,
and
of
not
that.
only that, how about this? One of the main things at the Time's Up movement and Me Too movement, what is one of their number one mottos that they always push? Believe all women, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So my thing is, we supposed to believe all women, but yet you can't believe a woman that passed away over 20 years ago who never said that she was married.
Because you know why
But
they
all-
can't believe a woman that did that, J-Rock. You got to understand. They can't believe what can't, they can't, but they're not going to believe something that can't be argued. And what I mean by that, what you remember on Players Club when they say dead man don't pay no bills?
Yeah.
Right.
He's not here to argue them. So
I
they
said,
can say what they want to say because it's at their discretion.
Right.
She's not here to correct them.
Right.
Yeah, I spoke
and I totally agree with you, Vibe. But I was just saying that it was a little bit rhetorical, but I was saying it in regards to that. So we supposed to believe all women, but we can't believe her, who said numerous times that she was never married. But I get it. It's believe all women unless it doesn't fall. It doesn't fall into our narrative.
Yeah, there you go, J-Rock.
Fall into our narrative. Don't believe it.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? So you hypocritical on your own stuff. That's some crazy stuff, man. Whoo, wow.
They better stop fucking playing on me because I ain't come here for it today. Look at this shit right here, though. We're going to take an intermission and we're going to check this out because they want us to believe that R.Kelly. How? I mean, even with this shit, bro, Priscilla has a fucking Priscilla Presley has a fucking movie coming out about her marrying an old ass man when she was 14 years old, man. Why is the black community so outraged where the white community praise this type of shit? I know why they outraged. They outraged because it's R.Kelly. They outraged because they wanted them black pennies. They mad because they wanted to get on that tour bus. They mad because they wanted to be in Olympia Field. They mad because they wanted to see the Colorado Room. They mad because they wasn't on that bullshit video. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. I tell them why they mad, but I'm gonna tell them also. You can be mad, but it's fuck you over here.
Right.
I don't give a damn how mad y'all are. What this shit is going on right now with R.Kelly, bro. These women. I mean, how could y'all go lie? I mean, but we make it easy for the media to destroy our heritage, our history, our icons, our greats.
Yep.
Eddie Griffin said it best. Don't none of our black celebrities go out of the game unscathed. They all gonna leave with an asterisk by their name. That's if you're great.
Yep.
Upper echelon. That 1%.
Yep. Shout out to Eddie Griffin, man. Yes, sir. One of the real ones, man.
But check this shit out, man.
Yeah, them some pretty solid dudes.
Check this out.
Hi. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Hold on. Gotta unhook my mic right quick. I mean, they got this damn shit so detailed. They talk about y'all remember Valerie Payton? They gonna have a Valerie Payton here, the daddy.
Wow.
Hi. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Of course. Who doesn't?
Now look at the recruiting. Look at the recruiting, right? Y'all see this? Do y'all see the recruiting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's some random guy walks into the diner that one of Elvis' entourage goes into the diner and asks Priscilla, do she like Elvis Presley? This is the recruiter, right? Ain't that what they said R.Kelly was doing? Then they said R.Kelly was using his team to recruit women, right?
Wow.
Look at the comparison, man. Look at the comparison.
Hi. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Of course. Who doesn't?
Why What are the kids listening to these days?
Bobby Darin, Fabian.
Y'all see this, right? What's she leaving from? She got her school books in her hand, everything. And who picking her up?
Bobby Darin, Fabian, and you.
Just what is the intent here, Mr. Presley? You got women throwing themselves at you. Why my daughter?
Well, sir, I happen to be very fond of your daughter.
You got women throwing themselves at you. Why my daughter? Why
Right.
my 14-year-old daughter when you got women out here throwing themselves at you?
She's much more mature than her age. 22. That's 22.
She's at the casino gambling at 14 years old.
Wow. Wow.
She's at the casino gambling at 14 years old.
You don't have to worry about it. Black hair and more eye makeup.
I don't know if I like it.
What do you mean you don't know if you like it?
He got her. He doing to her what Woody Allen did to his adopted daughter.
Right.
It's not like
It's what you call grooming.
Yep.
He looked at her and said, "Oh, I want her with black hair, this, that, and the third." And they fixed her up, and she said, "I don't like it." He said, "What do you mean?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You do what I say, as I say, exactly right.
Yep. Yep.
like you imagine. You know, there's a lot of rumors about you.
Was there something you're hiding?
I don't have a goddamn thing to hide.
Look at her. Look at this.
Yep.
He giving her pills, right?
Yep.
He giving her pills because she said in an interview that they would have. Man, look here, man. Y'all gotta go hear some of these interviews that this lady did talking about. She would have to take pills just to go to sleep.
Wow.
Well, I need a woman who understands that things like this might happen. Are you gonna be here or not?
I want a life of my own.
She want a life of her own. But this shit in their world, you see, in their society, this shit is being glorified. They're not coming out to Elvis behind him marrying this woman. They not trying to take Elvis' estate. They not trying to diminish Elvis' accomplishments. But look what they do to Kels, man. They try to make R.Kelly this. They try to make R.Kelly out to be this type of character.
Yep.
What Elvis did, they trying to make R.Kelly done. Nah, the hell no.
That's what
I don't think that man ever did no shit like that. And it's crazy. Now that I think about it, that's why they try to bring up Aaliyah. They try to use Aaliyah, make Aaliyah that Priscilla Presley type shit.
Right.
Oh, now I see the play. The more time they give me to think about it, the better off I be. The better off I start to make conclusions of it. That's crazy.
What you thought that J-Rock and Miguel?
Hypocrisy at its finest.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing else you can say about it, because everything you said when the guy said you like Elvis Presley, so that's when his entourage coming up in there and see everybody talking about, well, R. Kelly had all these was trying to hit on all these underage girls. No, the real truth of the matter is, I know there's one well-known blogger that said that R. Kelly tried to step to her cousin. Now, I'm really starting to believe that it wasn't R. Kelly that did it, that it was Demetrius Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you take Demetrius' word, Demetrius said R. Kelly was shy.
Right.
Just stand off and say he wouldn't even approach the women.
Yeah.
So Demetrius Smith, you lying in or you lying now? But we actually already know, because see, you already said the reason why R. Kelly stopped his tour, and we basically already figured out what that was anyway. So
right.
So I just to add something, I think at this point in time we really shouldn't be surprised how they write their narratives to fit their narratives for their so-called icons. Because notice what the title also said: the world's icon.
Yeah.
And then the thing about it, Sir Miguel, they saying that Elvis Presley married 14-year-old Priscilla. Like, they saying the shit like it's legal, like it ain't nothing wrong with it. But when it comes to R. Kelly, like
that part burns me up. Yeah.
When it comes to R. Kelly, like in women that's 18 years of age or older, boy, look here.
And I'm gonna throw this out there, nephew. The very same people that write the laws and the language of it, what majority of them do you think are men and women?
That's very interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
Mostly are Caucasian men. That's whether it's the State House, or whether it's the White House.
Yeah.
So that should tell you something, the mentality of some people when they're doing certain things.
Yeah.
But I digress.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
For the people out there that say that Kels was charged with the R word, this, that, and the third, he was charged with racketeering.
Yeah. The man,
including sex with minors, sexual exploitation of a minor, robbery, coercion, and forced labor. I didn't see the R word in there. I didn't see Aaliyah in there. I didn't see marriage in there. I didn't see none of that. So we move on to Chicago. Recording artist R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, was sentenced by the United States Judge Harry D. Sleepweather 20 years in prison, 15 of them concurrent with 30-year sentence, previously imposed in Eastern District of New York. On September 14th, after a 4-week trial, the federal jury in Chicago convicted Kelly of 3 counts of producing child pornography. But see, when I go here, they don't like for me to go here. They don't like for me to go there, because when they sit up and say the man produced child pornography, you still got to make this shit make sense to me. You got to make it make sense to me.
Yeah.
What productions did y'all have?
Yeah.
You got to make this make sense. You got your government admitting it is the government understanding. It is the government's understanding that none of the videos that State's Attorney's Office received from the journalists, Jim Hambone, Derek Goddess, or the attorney, Michael Scam of Naughty, Michael Scaminati. That is video 1 and 2 and 3 were originals.
Yeah.
We also know that these same videos were taken to CNN. We understand that these same videos. How did Michael Avenatti get a video of R. Kelly way in fucking California? How did he get a tape of R. Kelly way over yonder, as the old folks say?
Right.
Way over yonder in California of R. Kelly having sex with a 14-year-old, and all of a sudden now, nobody remember this tape audio when it came out back in the day, but now all of a sudden the tape got audio saying this 14-year-old PUSSY.
Right.
Oh, hold on, right? I'm a commit a criminal act, and I'm going to incriminate myself. Will you say world dumbest criminal? That's like walking up to a cash register, put a couple items on the belt. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that, but I'm gonna steal the rest of this shit.
I remember there was a comedian one time talking about how dumb this one criminal was. He went in with a Walmart bag over here talking about everybody get on the ground, but he didn't poke holes in the damn bag. He wound up passing out in the middle of the damn store.
Stop it. Are you for real?
Yep.
Oh man.
Everybody get on the ground. Everybody get on the ground.
He must have
Everybody get on the ground.
What I've learned is that I don't even try to correct people at this point, because if you're not a reasonable person, right? As in, what I mean when I say a reasonable person, if you're not a person who's willing to have a legitimate conversation,
there you go.
If you're not willing to look at different aspects and different variables of this conversation,
yep.
I wouldn't let you go. This is how I be in the convo, right? This is how I be in the conversation when I engage with people. I'm gonna let you go with your media narratives, right? And I want you to tell me, what do you believe so much about what the media said?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to lay it out. I want you to explain it, detail it, give it to me. Give it to me in details. I don't want you to half-ass when you do it. I want you to half-ass when you do it. I want you to put on your best presentation. Because I'm gonna let you present what the media allowed you to see versus the documents that I have to prove what the media told you was a lie.
Right.
But if I can show you documentations versus your media propaganda, and if you look at my documentations and you still begin to argue the point, then we no longer have nothing to talk about. Because at this point, it's not about the truth. It's about your feelings.
Yeah.
Why you mad at R. Kelly because your girl ain't giving you no play? Why you mad at R. Kelly because you can't pull a chick at the bar? You need to listen to the goddamn music and sharpen up your game. You got a grown-ass woman by the name of Kenny Jones who left her husband, kids, job, and everything. But she wants somebody else to pay the cost for that shit. No. How about you look at your irresponsible grown ass?
Yep.
Who raised these hoes?
Yeah. And Corey Holcomb's voice.
You walk away from everything to go chase a celebrity, but you want somebody else to pay the price for your dumbass decision.
There it is. Hey, Darlene. What's up, Darlene? How you doing,
He
sweet?
say, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. For us, God to give his son for people who make dumbass decisions. Why do someone else have to be held accountable for you? I mean, could you imagine living in a world where you can blame somebody else for a dumbass choice you made? Oh, I forgot to pay my rent today. Oh, I'm gonna blame Unc. Shit, man. Unc, you shouldn't have had me on that phone last night, man. I forgot to pay my rent. I'm gonna blame something else because I forgot to feed my kid last night, man. But we was on that phone talking. I forgot to cook. The goddamn kids was there before we even started the conversation. How the fuck you forget?
Yeah.
You can get, it's a such thing as being sidetracked, but you don't forget.
Right.
You leave your husband, your kids to go pursue celebrity, but you mad because you wasn't the main one.
Yep.
You didn't become the main one. Maybe if Kels would have told a lot of these doctoronis, no, he wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah.
But Kels like it's like a circus with Kels. Come one, come all. But I'm only gonna pick one at a time.
Right. And that's a dangerous, nephew, when you got individuals who in survival mode and man, something else I was gonna say. I just forgot that quick. I'll get back. It'll come back to me.
When somebody's in survival mode, they are willing to go to extreme measures.
Yes, sir.
To get what it is that they desire.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. When you got individuals who ain't got nothing to lose, I'm a dangerous individual to be around you.
That's man or woman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man or woman.
Yep. I've experienced it. I've seen it firsthand. When people ain't got nothing to lose and they're in survival mode at the same time, man, please.
You see somebody disrespect their mama.
Yeah.
Go the other way, man or woman. Yeah. Somebody disrespect their children.
Yeah.
Man or woman, go the other way. You see a child disrespect their parents. You shouldn't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
We have to understand, man, when to talk. It's a time for everything. There's a time for everything. There's a right way to do things. There's a wrong way to do things. A lot of this shit that we've learned from these people involved in this R.Kelly situation, a lot of these females made conscious decisions, but they didn't think out. They didn't think long term. They thought for the moment. For the moment, the best thing would be is to become a part of the entourage.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't think long term that eventually this man will meet a woman at he will meet a woman at any state he go to. They didn't think that this man can have any woman that he wants. No. They thought for that moment that they were that woman.
Yep, they thought it was, I said it earlier, the number one stunner, boy. Yeah.
See, you have to be. See, when I think about stuff, when I analyze things, I say, damn, okay, I'm finna go in this building. Okay, but when I go in that building, I'm looking around that building. I'm looking at the exit signs to say, okay, this is my escape plan. No matter where I go, I always think of an out route.
Right. Yep.
All right, I came in this though. How do I get out of here? Okay. All right, right there. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, if this shit go good, I'm gonna chill. But if it go bad, I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
I'm getting gone.
I'm ghost.
Getting low.
Open that door. That door is shit. That door been open today.
Right. Right.
A lot of these people got around R.Kelly. They got there, but they had no exit plan. They had no if it don't work out, what am I going to do next plan. So how can you sit here and say, oh, he told me to go in this room and change clothes? Now you gotta be the craziest woman in the world. I don't give a damn. I ain't a woman, so I can't think like a woman. But I know common sense. Common sense, we all can. Well, we should all have common sense. You're not finna go to somebody's house on the first day. They give you a lingerie suit and say, change it to this, and you do it and just sit your ass in the room. No, hold on. Why am I changing it to this? What are you giving me this for? This is not my purpose of being here. I came here to do an interview, not a sex tutorial.
Right.
I mean, it's just crazy, man. But the people, then if you look at the Chicago trial, it seems as if the Chicago trial should have been, man. And I want y'all to just look at it, right? And let me know what y'all think. When you think about the Chicago trial and the charges, I mean, you think about not just the charges, right? Think about the people involved in the Chicago trial. Don't you think that shit should have been in New York? Like McDavid, why wasn't Darren McDavid, James Mason wasn't in New York? Like it seemed like they should have been a part of the New York trial when you talk about racketeering and all these different things like that. But then they got the people in the Chicago trial that seemed like the shit that should have been in New York. I mean, it seemed like they flipped the cases because it doesn't make any sense. How do you charge someone with obstruction, but then he beat the obstruction charges? But at the same time, you saying that he used this criminal enterprise in New York to conduct the business. But in New York, there wasn't no criminal enterprise. Like, you talking about, this shit is so crazy, man. Like, I tell people all the time, man, y'all really, a lot of people don't know this shit, man. How can you charge someone on a RICO Act and he's the only person being charged? And then when you look at the charges doesn't match with what the media is putting out.
Just like you said earlier, they so fixated on believing the narrative that they can't even hear, nor can they even see what's right in front of them, because they believe the narrative that was put out. And then if you got something that didn't happen in your personal life or in your proximity or somewhere around it, you really ain't. You believe you got the oracle of truth. That's dangerous until, and I get back on this point, until it knocks on your damn door. Then you want the same grace and understanding. And the words of Friday. Bye, Felicia.
Right. What we talk about in church today, man, people bond the different types of bonds. You know, you got a blood bond. That's what we talked about in church today. You got a blood bond. Then you have a belief bond. That belief bond is you have a bond with somebody else based on y'all having the same type of beliefs, principles, morals.
Right.
And then you have a bond based off of brokenness.
Okay. Yeah.
Brokenness. Bond with familiar
trauma bonding. Yeah, they call it trauma bonding.
Trauma bonding. Yep. Familiar struggles.
Yep, that's a real thing. Yep.
So when we look at how could all of these women have something to say about R.Kelly? Because all of these women have the same, they had familiar conversations.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, they come from familiar backgrounds.
Yeah.
And those familiar backgrounds have nothing to do with Robert Kelly. Those familiar backgrounds have to do with their upbringing.
There you go, nephew. You got it. Now, bingo, ding. That's it. There it is.
How could these women come together and do what they did is
Yep.
because they have familiar
Yep. That's it.
background.
That's it. You got it, nephew. Spot on. That's it. That's it. And they exploited it. They put it in the documentary. They put spin the narrative, all the talk shows, all of that stuff. Just because, woo, man, that's it. That's it. And they do it every day, man. Woo, woo, man.
So coming from broken environments,
Yeah.
and you get to a place where you feel as though we can change our whole family history if we come together and bring down this man who's R.Kelly only related to these females because of his brokenness.
Right.
The brokenness that he experienced gravitated him to certain females when you look at a Lisa Van Allen.
Right.
When you look at when you look at Joy, when you listen to Ass, when you hear these women's stories of their backgrounds with their families before ever meeting R. Kelly.
Right.
See, R. Kelly tried to fix something, or he tried to make something better that had nothing to do with him.
It was out of his control.
And then you see who they take it out on. They went through all of this shit with their parents, their mama, their daddy, with previous relationships, boyfriends, girl, whatever. But R. Kelly had to pay the price for the things that they experienced before meeting him.
Right.
How could you be that pissed off at a man who have awarded you everything that you possibly could think of? This man gave you all a lifestyle that you were never permitted to. You didn't put in no fucking work to be going on tour with this man.
Yeah.
What Drake say? You wasn't with me shooting in the jail.
Right. Remember what Miss JB said in one of those press conferences. She said, trying to remember verbatim. I can't remember verbatim, nephew, but she basically was saying that even though, y'all put all of this stuff on this one particular man, all this stuff, it's still not going to address pretty much what she's saying, the real victims, people who, the real issue, and solve this particular issue that we have in this country. Just because you give this person all of this time, it still don't address. And that's the thing that people just can't see, Miguel. They just see but don't get, like I said, until they knock on your door. How you walk through life like that and be totally oblivious to that? Because when that not, God forbid, any scenario, anything happen, man, I hope you can stand the storm. I hope you can weather this. I hope you can be all right. Because a storm is always coming. Whatever your storm looks like in life, it's coming. Because it's called life. So you got to be careful what you put your mouth and your words on somebody. You better be careful. Because like J Rock said, and I can't even say it no way better than him. Anybody and everybody that said and been on this bandwagon with this dude has catch hell in their life, dude. And that's the power of deception. That don't even wake you up. Now that blows my mind, Miguel. And I yield back.
I seen Mr. Scott. Go ahead, J Rock. Go ahead, Sir Miguel. I'm gonna mute right quick.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. And I think at the end of the day, it's about accountability. Because at the end of the day, if you don't realize what you've done, you're going to always point the finger. Because you don't want to hold yourself accountable for what you did. But see, that's not only the problem with in his situation. That's the problem with all of us as human beings. Mm-hmm. And as it goes to say earlier, if you come out and say I was wrong, people will respect you more versus you not saying anything and they know exactly what you did was so shallow and fucked up.
Yep.
Pardon my French.
Yeah.
But as men, we have to be in the forefront to release those so-called mistakes,
Right.
family secrets, and so forth and so on, because we have to break the chain of the generational curses.
Right.
See, it's easy for me to identify with you because I understand where you're coming from. But if I don't dig deep into the situation to open the door of forgiveness and repentance,
Right.
then it's still going to be there. And that's what people are missing because they want to continue to point the finger. Oh, it ain't my fault. You share culpability in the situation,
Yep. Yep.
but I'm gonna leave it at that. But look, I got some errands I gotta run. Big Vi, nephew, appreciate you having me on the panel. To my brothers, J Rock, JT, brother Muse, continue to do what you do. Continue to speak the truth. Let no one tell you anything different because your purpose was designed by God, and for God, only you can fulfill what God has given you. Let no man tell you that God ain't real because he is. With that being said, gentlemen, much love, respect, and to all the people in the chat, stay grounded, know who you are, strive in your purpose, and let God be your guide and your leader in all things. I'm
Stay
out.
blessed. Yeah. All right, Professor.
One love.
Peace, Sir Miguel. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It's nice meeting y'all.
Hey, hey.
Okay. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Tanya, I'm the Hammer. I have a show on my channel, so
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Good to
yeah.
have you.
Huh?
What's your thought? Glad to have you. What's your thought?
I just wanted to know who was the idiots that decided to make Usher the king of R&B? Can somebody answer that question for me? I mean, really. I mean, I like Usher, but he's like the little. He's like the bottom of the totem pole, and he ain't there at the top of the totem pole yet.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
it's ridiculous.
okay.
I'm just, huh?
Okay. Well, Tanya, you're gonna have to be more specific because there's a whole lot of idiots out there. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
kind
guess
of hard
so.
to count. So you might have to be a little bit more specific.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of people that's the king of like Michael Jackson, Prince. I could name them, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, all them other people. But Usher, I don't think he's that. I mean, he's good, but he ain't that good. Good. I mean, really, whoever made Usher the king of R&B must have had drugs in their system or something.
Or an agenda they got to push.
Yeah, I guess so. It's the record label that says we got to find the new king of R&B because R.Kelly's locked up, and they just think Usher's the next best thing. I don't think he really is the next best thing, really.
And
You
see,
know?
and I think they're trying to do it in a hurry because they know
Yeah.
R. Kelly's appeal is on deck. When he get out,
Yeah.
he's going to shut all that noise down.
Well,
Yeah, I
they've been trying
guess
to put,
so.
they've been trying to push Usher to the front since the 2008 trial.
Why?
That's Jim Derogatis.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
don't think. I mean, like I said, I like Usher, but he's not. He's not really my cup of tea. I'm 57. I've seen a lot of artists come and go, and R. Kelly was like the it's back in the 90s and everything else. He was the it guy. You saw him on 106 in Park, and
Right.
they treated him like they treated him like garbage, man. This is ridiculous of all these charges, and I don't think the women that's really testifying really telling the truth, or it's just for their own freaking benefit.
I
Right.
agree.
Well,
I think
I'll
it's for
tell
their
you
own
this.
benefit.
Well, I'll tell you this. As far as Usher being the king of R&B is concerned, my
Yeah.
whole argument is this: you can't be the king of R&B if you didn't write your own shit.
No.
Period.
No. Michael Jackson didn't write his. I think Michael Jackson must have wrote his own stuff, or he had somebody
He
else
did
write
write.
it for him.
Mike did write a lot of his own stuff, but
Yeah, yeah, but you know what? I just thought anybody else but Usher. That's what I say. Anybody else but Usher. Put R. Kelly back in the fold. But like I said, I've listen to my radio shows, and they haven't played not one R. Kelly song on any radio station. especially the one here in New York, WBLS. They haven't played any of his stuff because I guess they're afraid they might lose their listeners and stuff like that there.
Well,
you know.
Well, the funny part about it is it's going to be a problem because once R.Kelly appeal comes through, he's going to wind up suing the radio stations anyway. So either you're going to pay him now or you're going to turn the radio stations over to him because of his lawsuit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So pick your poison at this point.
Yeah. So he's between a rock and I hope he's not between a rock and a hard place. But I just like to say to you, gentlemen, and I've listened to music over the years, and I just say, that OJ song Backstabbers. He got R.Kelly got backstabbed.
Yeah, about the OJ. I think.
Yeah,
OJ.
Backstabbers. Yeah, I like the OJs. They were a good group. And I've seen, but I like to say to everybody in here, I hope he does get his justice, because I think these women just went up there, probably got paid just to say all this stuff, and that the jury must have believed it for some strange reason, So I don't know. I hope he gets it. I guess he gets his just due. But I like to say thank you for having me up here, and you guys have been nice since I started coming up here.
Yeah, that's Usher. That Usher shit is that's Jim Derrick Goddess doing.
Yeah, because he had an article he put out with his name on it, saying that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me up here, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. My grandfather was a reverend. Rest in peace to him. And I like to say, God don't like ugly, and one day karma's gonna get him.
Yeah. We
appreciate you coming on.
Thank
you.
Don't be no stranger. Come on.
Oh no, I'm not. You can. If I go live on my show, I'd like to invite everyone else because I'm doing this Tupac thing, and right now, the TPD has hired its own lawyer. The people at the bottom has hired a lawyer for him, and his attorney said, "I'm going to find 12 people who don't know who Tupac is," and I say to that lawyer, "Good luck, thank you. Good luck finding 12 people who don't know who Tupac is, dude."
Mm-hmm.
And he must be in
court in the chat or in the information so that way we can follow you.
Yeah, he'll be in court November 7th, and I will be updating on that. Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Give us a name. Give us a name of your channel also too.
Oh, it's Hammer Time Funk.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Okay. Right. Be safe.
Thank you.
Y'all
see
y'all remember a while back. Y'all remember a while back, man. This right here is for the people I started with, the people who've been around for quite some time over here on this channel. I reported on this story over a year ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Over a year ago.
Yeah, and he heard somebody yelling and hollering.
Yeah.
Yep. She was chained to the radiator or something.
Girl chained up in this abandoned house in Chicago. Just chained up to a radiator in this abandoned house. He was going in and out of the house at his will, assaulting this young lady. And a guy one day walking through the alley heard the girl holler. And he called the police. They went in there, found her or whatever. Now, this guy got 10 years for sexually assaulting a woman he chained to the wall of an abandoned home.
Wow. Wow.
10 years.
Yeah, we can do half of that and be out, huh?
It's crazy, right?
Crazy.
Wow. We can't process that.
For 10 years. He got 10 years. How long had he had her chained up for?
I don't even remember what that. I don't even know if that was in the. I don't even know if that was in the article or not. I don't know. That must have been out there. It must have been out there. They must be out there in the hundreds somewhere. Yeah, and Chicago is bad, man, about these off on abandoned homes and buildings and stuff, man, that they don't do nothing about. They just they just let them just, just sit there. Just, you know what I mean? Anybody can go in there, yeah, people do all types of stuff, and they, I don't know. I don't know what can be done about that, man. That whoever that those buildings in that particular ward in that community, you got to get on that doggone alderman. You know?
Yes, Lord, man. So, I mean, I just was seeing, I was asked, I seen some people ask, like, what was, people saying this, that, and third. What was R.Kelly charged for? Now, all people who saying about all this, I mean, that shit that say forced labor, that shit is ridiculous. That's funny. He forced labor, but he working for somebody too.
He gonna force labor, but he giving everybody $5,000 a month. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody rich but him, but he forced labor. That's a funny one. Everybody around is rich but him.
Right. Ain't that something?
But he forced labor.
Yeah, DV. Wow. Yeah, I think that's somewhere in the hundreds. Yeah. It's a lot of places out there like that, man, with them buildings like that. Even in the city too, but mostly out in places like that, man. You got to get on.
I feel like it should be no abandoned houses up nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. You know. Yeah. You got to really get on them aldermen, man.
Yeah, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. I know it's been a minute since I've been on. Really just come on and address those people who, talk about these charges and different things like that.
Yeah. Okay. One more thing, Big Bob, before you jump off. This Friday coming, like I said, the anniversary of his 12 play album hits, and I think we should do a live about that. But also his R double album, hits its silver anniversary this Friday also. So he's got 2 albums back to back.
Wow.
So I think we should definitely do a live this weekend, because that's 2 albums that he came out with, especially with 12 play actually changing the face and sound of R&B music.
Yeah.
And the R double album actually continuing that legacy.
Yeah. That's why they heard now, J-Rock. That's why they heard now. Good form. Good form.
They talking about R&B music is struggling. Of course it is. What the fuck you thought it was gonna do?
Right. And this was settle the argument. And I ain't got no disrespect for Usher. I'm not even on none of that. But this man is
stop all that fucking popping and dancing. His ass would not be entertained.
Right. Hey.
Right.
If you sit there and look at it like this, J-Rock. Kel's been away for how long? And look what y'all had all this time to do. And what? Nothing. Oh, hey, if that don't speak to itself, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all had all this time. You had all this time to do something. To revive R&B, to bring back the R&B. Look what they did. Nothing. You let this drill and this trap and all them up. I'm finna get off and start talking about them female rappers. The ones I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not even finna go there. I'm gonna leave it alone.
But you know what, Vine? If you can jump on Friday night, so we can go ahead and do that, because I don't know what your work schedule is like. I'm just asking.
I only have off on Saturday night and Sunday night.
Okay. Well, Saturday night, that'll work.
Yeah.
If you could do it like on Saturday night, so that way both days, the 9th and 10th, be both out the way, and then we get the chance to talk about both, because I got a few other things that I'm gonna bring up.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
people gonna be and people gonna some of the people really gonna pull their hair out
Mm. Oh wow.
with the stuff I'm gonna bring up.
Ah, you been in the lab, huh, J. Rod? You been working on some stuff, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
because every time these people want to jump out with some BS, you think I'm just gonna sit by idly by and not address it?
Right.
They talking about performance. When you talk about performing, man, you got y'all. They better stop leaving kills out of top performers, man. Like kills ain't do this shit, man. Like kills ain't do this, man. Let's go, man.
But my body's telling me yes, baby. I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that
I like that. And then he finished it when he get to the. Whoo, that's cold when he do that. They can't touch this dude. They can't touch this. They can't touch this dude, man.
must confess.
Make sure y'all hit that cash out.
Somebody make some noise. Come on, y'all. I hear you calling.
Here I come, baby. Save you. Uh-oh.
Somebody's calling. I can hear you calling, baby.
I'm sitting here. Hey, look, I should have known the day would come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No matter.
It ain't nothing you can do. All the ladies in the building, if you know what I'm talking about, wave your hands with me. Come on. La, la, la. Oh, no one is better. Yeah. Happy people. Dancing. Come on, y'all. Everybody in the building, make some noise. I wish I had more time.
Too cold, man. Ain't nobody touching him, man.
He went 2-3 generations, man.
Right.
Woman love. Yeah. See a woman love. It will never die. No. Even when I'm dead and gone, I'm gonna love her from the sky. Yeah. She's giving me something that no other woman is giving me. Ooh, when I think about the girl, it makes me.
How he did this, J. Rock. You see how he do this, man? Y'all better stop playing, man.
When I think about the
Make sure y'all hit that cash out.
Respect on R.Kelly.
It made me.
Take time himself, boy. Man.
How many times I gotta say this? The greatest singer-songwriter of the modern era. Why I gotta keep saying it?
When
Ooh. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, that ain't no two. I don't know what ain't.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Genius Show, the Michelle R.Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for R.Kelly. Go, Kelly! When a woman loves you,
Then he gonna remix the song on you. Then he gonna remix the song on you.
Right on the spot.
Fuck Usher, man. Fuck Usher, man. Let's get on that piano.
Ooh, she make me wanna bop, 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 bop. I wanna sing about it, bop, doo, dop. When a woman loves you, when a woman loves you, when a woman loves you, she loves for real. Oh, my baby loves me. By the way that she kissed my lips, and every time she touched me,
You ain't watching Grease, man.
I can't feel when a woman loves you. When a woman loves you,
That's where I'm going, man.
she loves for real. Oh, when you love it like this now, baby. Oh, when you love it like that now, baby. When you put your loving on me, baby. Oh, yeah.
Then he gonna Ray Charles on you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Don't forget that Barry. Don't forget that Barry. That Barry. That Barry.
Straight clown, man. Y'all better stop it, man.
Put some respect on this man.
Usher, man. What the
Put
fuck,
some
Usher,
respect.
man? Come on, bro.
It's a rap, bro. It's a rap.
Come on, bro.
And that's a little sample.
And people talk about well, R&B is dying. R&B, no shit. See,
Right, Sherlock.
you see, that's like you being on the Titanic and then
Right.
you got hit by the iceberg. You get a life, and then you get a lifeboat, and then the lifeboat got a hole in it, and then you wonder why you drowning.
Right. Ooh-wee.
Man, they better stop playing with that boy, man. Talk about performing.
Yes, sir.
That man is a performer. He's an entertainer. Y'all, man, we don't talk about Arbot, all the different shit this man do when he on the stage, man. The man make up hit records during the concert.
Okay.
The man
Okay.
make records during the concert.
That's what's up.
I want you to grab this towel and keep wiping me. Goddamn me. That dude make up a song about anything. The
Right.
sky.
Remember he did that song that lighted up to her about the zoo.
Right. I tell people all the time.
He had them jokers in the audience, boy, something like animals.
Bruh, I was at the show when he did it. I was at one of the concerts when he did this. And I'm sitting there in the crowd thinking, he ain't gonna come up with this damn song. He ain't gonna do it. He just bullshitting. He ain't gonna do it. And then his Double Up album came out and said, this fool done turned around and did this damn song.
Man, he talk about Sex Planet, man, how he put that song together.
Right.
Using all the planets and put it in a sexual song. I mean, sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. We be making love by the butter roll. I mean, the
And one of my favorite songs on that damn album, even though to me it was just a little too short. He could have added another verse in it, and that's Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet Tooth.
All up in your middle. Ooh, it tastes like Skittles, bro. I'm through.
J-Rock say he too. Oh man. Oh man. Boy, they need to stop. They need to stop playing, man.
They better. When they talk about Kev, man, they better put some respect on it, dude. I'm telling you, man. But it's just like, you know, people can have their goats who they like or whatever,
Right.
you know, because people like Jordan, people like LeBron James. I like Jordan. I like LeBron James. I'm a fan of both. But when
Right.
people aren't gonna appreciate what they see LeBron James doing until his career is well over with.
Right.
Now you can't take nothing away from Jordan what he did. He transcended the game. But
Yes, he
LeBron
did.
has transcended the game in a whole nother fashion.
Right.
You know, that's why. But see, that's just stuff like that. Before I get out of here, it's stuff like that when it comes to you never hear white people talking about Bird was better than Parrish. Bird was better than McKinney. You never hear that.
Right.
But it's only in our community that our people have to be measured by the next person that looks like us success.
Yep. We got that bad. Yep. We need to knock that off. Yeah.
It's bad. So when they talk about R. Kelly, man, if people can say what they want, you're not a true fan of music.
Right.
You're not a true fan of music if you don't sit back and say what this man has done. Literally have kept the game relevant since he entered into it. We're not talking about what he's done on his solo, what he's done collectively, as in giving music away.
Right.
Recreating for people, reinventing people. Like this dude has done so much for this music game.
Yep.
Based off the love of music. How they say when he go into that studio, when he go to work with these people, you know what I'm saying? He takes on their personas. You know what I'm saying? He don't just go in there and put a song and say, "Oh, here you go, make it work." No.
There you go.
He make a song that's tailor-made to fit like you at a goddamn tailor getting suited.
Right. And that's why I said when it came to Pac, the same thing. It was not so much Pac was better than Biggie and all the rap. It's just that whatever Pac had to say at the moment was current, was relevant. You know what I mean? He went to your soul. It was the most potent. You know what I mean? And you look at Kelly, what he did to R&B, it's the same scenario. So yeah, that do make sense. The best of both worlds, both of them. It makes sense. I just wish that could have, I wish that could have happened, J-Rock. I wish that could have happened. Man, I wish that could have happened, bro.
If it would have happened,
yes,
he would have changed the course of music.
Period. Hands down. Period. No one has been able to obtain to reach that level. No one. They can't even reach his level. Now him and Pop together, man, please stop playing. Yep.
Man, but look here, man. I want to thank each and every person, you know, that came over today and hung out with us, man. You know, we don't ask for a crowded room, but we ask for a room of listeners. You know, we don't need a crowded room, but we need a room of listeners. People who's willing to, you know, conversate and congregate with Dr. Drummond.
Yep, that's it. That's the most important part, right?
I thank everybody for all their support, contributions, people who donated, bought shirts, whatever the situation, whatever you did. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the people who look forward to buying a t-shirt or contributing to the channel. I really appreciate it, man. But I tell y'all, man, I've been having to work and I've been grinding so much to where I really haven't been able to give a lot of time to the channel itself. And don't charge it to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Just charge it to my work schedule. But you know what? You know, this YouTube stuff is something that I enjoy doing, but it doesn't provide a lifestyle. so I have to get out and work and maintain a job, so I'm able to do for myself, and not only myself, my kids, my family, my mother, everybody. So when a lot of people when people depend on you, that gives you a special place in this world, because people look to you to come through. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all that comes over and support me, that donate, that buy shirts or whatever the situation may be. I'm greatly appreciative of it. And also I'm not sure if y'all saw it on my community wall. Unc got one. Unc was Unc was the first person, man. Unc was the first person to get one. Let me see how I get to it. They done redid this damn YouTube layout. You have me kind of looking for stuff.
Right.
You know.
Hey, child, I agree with you 100% on that. And that's why I always talk about, having a heightened sense of awareness and striving to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? And you got to realize that in this life, nobody owes us nothing. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to have and or become, you can have it. But you have to get off your do nothing and go out there and make it happen. You know what I mean? And you got to always walk in integrity, man. Have some principles, some moral standards. You know what I mean? And I just don't believe in taking from nobody. You know what I mean? Trying to take advantage of nobody. And these unfortunately, these particular accusers, they got brokenness in their life. They got some things that they have not healed from. You know what I mean? It's all type of stuff going on like that. And those are dangerous people to have around you to try to be a blessing to, because, all they do is take and just drain you dry. You know what I mean? You can't trust people like that around you. You know what I mean? In survival mode. That's a dangerous person who ain't got nothing to lose, who feel entitled. You know what I mean? And that's dangerous. So, HR, I agree 100% with that statement you made. Yeah. How you back, Nippy?
You good, Unc? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to upload something right quick.
Yeah, I'm just back. I let J Rock. I pass it J Rock. He's my say some last couple of things before we get out of here.
Well, I really don't have nothing else to say. I'm just gonna bounce on out. But thanks to Big Vibe once again for having me on the panel. Appreciate you like always.
Did you watch them?
Always a pleasure.
Did you watch them? Did you watch them interviews by Pop? Tell me you looked at one of them. Brain squeeze reaction.
Brain squeeze. I caught a little bit of one. I gotta catch the rest of it.
Did you get his perspective, how he breaks it down and what he sees and how he articulates it? That's what you. Yeah. That's
the one thing. Well, the one thing I can tell you, he's definitely not surface level. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah. So you got it. Yeah, you got what I'm. Now you see why I was pressing so much for everybody to go watch that. Now you see why.
But
yeah.
But once again, I appreciate you having me on. Muse, has been a pleasure always. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to us reconvening once again. And like I said, I really wanted to happen Saturday because the man got not one but 2 albums hitting milestone anniversaries this weekend.
Look at that on the screen, J Rock. Check that out. Yeah.
BVO, Opinionator Up Arrow.
Yeah. I got him, J Rock. Yes, sir.
Art was one of the first one to get these. I also shout out to one of my supporters in the UK. She got a Big Vibe Opinion shirt for me, and she wanted a Big Vibe Opinion shirt for her cat. And man, we made it happen. You know,
you got it for the pets.
We got it for the pets as well, man. Black and white Big Vibe Opinion, a Big Vibe or Opinionator. We got it for the pets too, man. So you can have the cat or your dog Everybody can have on a shirt.
That's what's up, man. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
remind me
she
because I'm
got her.
definitely I'm definitely gonna try to get one. Probably be this week. This week, you know, you know how the bills go, rent, pay all on the bills and
Oh
everything.
yeah.
But this coming weekend, I know I'll definitely get at least one out you.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Whenever you decide to, man, just go to community wall. The link and everything is on my community wall to get you hooked up, man. And the opinionator shirts also, it comes with the opinionator, but right here on the sleeve of the shirt, you know, if you want to put J Rock right there, you can put J Rock. Like Unc got Unc
Yeah, yeah.
on his, you know, you get your custom name tag or whatever you choose to put right there. You want to put free R.Kelly right there, whatever, you know. You can put your custom text on the sleeve right here is what you see right here. But it's the opinionator shirt. Got the big vowel opinion, you know, on the back right here. You know, but yeah, man, that's what we doing. And I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. So Black Friday for me, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway on Black Friday. I will be giving away there will be 10 spots. And it will be for shirts. You know, the opinionator apparel, big vowel opinion apparel, or you know, for the cat or a dog, whatever you choose, you know, whichever you have. We will be doing a giveaway. And the way that I do my giveaways over here, I like to do my giveaways. I like to do content treasure hunts. That's the way I do mine. That's how I did it the first time I did the giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers over here. And the content giveaway it's like an open book test. So we're gonna call it an open channel test. So all the questions will be from the videos on my page. All the questions will be on the videos on my page. So I will give y'all more details as we get closer to that Black Friday. You know, I don't participate in going to the stores or anything like that, but that's going to be my giveaway for the supporters of this channel. We're going to do a content treasure hunt, and it might be a content treasure hunt. I might come on here and say, name 4 people that come on the panel besides Big Val Opinion. You know, or our name may say, what name a hat that Big Vi wore while being, you know, on a live. You know, it just be stuff like that. What was my most watched live? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that's the content treasure hunt, you know. So, and also I'm putting in work. I'm gonna try to put it in works. I'm gonna try to put it into works. I know we used to do the 24-hour lives, but we're gonna do a 12-hour live.
Right.
12-hour live. We're gonna try to put it together so that we can do a 12-hour live. And we got a lot of stuff in the start coming taking place this month with R.Kelly case, as far as appeals, different things like that. So we're gonna be on the lookout for that as well. Continue to write your letters, you know, continue to send, you know, your contributions to R. Kelly via his commissary. If you don't have that information, head over to Instagram for all of your R. Kelly updates as far as paperwork goes, filings go. Head over to Justice for RK on Instagram. Justice for RK on Instagram.
Okay.
All of the file, every motion that's filed, they have it.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, FP. Yeah.
The caps are coming. The caps are coming. I'm just in the process of trying to buy my own machine. You know, I like to do a lot of stuff, you know, in-house, you know, is outside of outsourcing. So the caps will be coming soon. The opinionator hats as well. Unk has one that he received a while back. You know, a few people have some opinionators hats. Shout out to Lavish Lady. for putting that together for the team to have.
Right.
Outside of that, man, that's pretty much it. All I have to say, man.
Yeah, I said that's it, man. Appreciate you coming on, nephew. I know you're still trying to juggle things and get settled in and everything with the grind. But yeah, this is one we needed. Appreciate you. Blessing to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Peace to everybody in the chat. Muse and Big Vibe, appreciate y'all. Definitely gonna be looking forward to link up with y'all later on. Hopefully be this coming weekend.
Yeah, this month, this week coming up, J Rock, I think this week and then a week of 18th. I know Kirk Whalum gonna be in Rosemont, and then Chemistry, he gonna be here. I think he gonna be at the Horseshoe Casino. I think here in Indiana. I think I got to look it up again. But I'm trying to make both of them jokers, man. I'm trying to make both of them jokers, man. He did a recent album live this year called the Anniversary Album, where he just hit different, from different songs, different albums. It's tight, man. I was listening to it last night in the crib, man. It's just tight. It's tight, man. Yeah, that's my dude, man. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got to say.
All right, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all for being the best. Shout out to Darlene for the $10 super sticker, man. Appreciate that. If y'all would like to donate to the Cash Out, Big Vibe Opinion at Cash Out, man. Any information? Shout out to Denitra, man. She sends me a lot of stuff. I just hadn't been able to get on here and bring a lot of the stuff. Bring a lot of stuff to the panel, but man, I'm working. I don't know if I'm gonna have to start doing pre-records or whatever the situation may be, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Right.
I'm gonna figure it out. But at the end of the day, I'm not on this YouTube just to be coming on here, just to be, if I don't have a message, I'd rather not just I'd rather not waste people's time by just coming on here just to be on here.
Right.
So with that being said, peace out.
Yes, sir.